Good evening. I need to get in the habit of doing these videos more often as I work on various projects. So today I had a bad switch that runs the lights on the solar trailers. So if your trailer doesn't have lights, then you probably don't need to care to watch this. This guy here was dead. I tried to reset him and it didn't work. I'll pop this guy open right here. So if you look right in there, you can see this little button right there. You can, now, sometimes people have pushed that button in so far that it jams the little rubber button back behind this wall, and that's kind of a pain in the butt to fix, but you can fix it. So I tried resetting it, nothing. This thing is just totally toast. So I went ahead and took it out. When I take these out, I usually cut these pretty short on the back because there's no reason to leave these, especially if you know this is bad. And then I took this cover off, and let me just open this up here real quick. If you look in there, there's some screws right here. You got one there and one on the other side over there. Anyway, if you take these screws off, then this front little cover here will come off, and that's how you can then take this whole plate off, and then that will allow this little thing here to get realigned into the hole. So if you have one of these switches that looks dead, but if you look at the reset button, it's jammed way in there, it may be worth taking this apart before you just cut it out. I'll see if you can see here that you can see the little gray in there, and the ones that have been jammed back, you don't even see it. Anyway, so I cut that out, and then I happen to have an extra one. So usually I'll crimp these. Like right now, I just wanted to make sure that my switch was working, so I just used wire nuts for right now. In fact, maybe I'll just leave it be like this. And then this, I'll talk about this. So this fuse over here, there's a fuse for each side. That's in case there's an overload on the lights. This Schneider switch on the back here, that's more of a relay, and it basically there's two systems that have to work in conjunction. You have AC and DC. These little switches here are AC, which is why you can see that it's total. Well, this one's working, I'll explain why, and this one's dead. Now, when I start up my inverter here, you'll notice that, hey, look, the power came on. Now, the reason why this did that is internal to this, there's a little battery. So if there happens to ever be like a period of time when there's no power, these can still run for, I think it's like hours, like days, maybe even. And then let me just pop these open here. And so right now it's basically charging the battery up. And then by turning it on, you'll hear it click. And if you notice the back, that's when that thing pops. Okay. And then you can see that I've got lights on up there, and I don't know if you can see them back there. And you can see the reflection. And when I turn this off and off. Now, the reason I was talking about AC/DC, these are, and that's not the band, the group that plays great music from the 70s. AC/DC is electrical current. Okay, so these little switches here run on AC, and so that's why the inverter has to be actually powered on in order for it to power these. But then what these do is they will just activate the relay, which is back here. And this relay in the back is used to then relay the DC, which is directly from the batteries. Because the batteries on these trailers are 48 volts, and these lights that are on the trailer are 48 volts and DC. So that's why there's two mechanisms here. Some people have actually taken these little timers completely out and just put regular light switches in here, which is very easily done. I've seen it done that way as well. And so this is just like a light switch. You've got your neutral, you've got your hot, and you've got your ground, okay? This red wire is the one that goes back onto the relays, and he's the one that says to the relay, activate. So this guy then will connect in the back, and that's how it actually turns the lights on. Anyway, I hope this was helpful for somebody out there, and I'll post this video shortly.